Joe Vargas from Michigan State University. We're starting to see diseases developing. On the home lawn side, we're seeing melting out, disease that causes spots on the leaves and if not taken care of can move down to the sheath and even into the crown and kill the plants. One of the chemicals that can be used is azoxystrobin, sometimes sold as Heritage. Also, this is the time of year that some people like to put down early applications for summer patch and for necrotic ring spot. That can be done. I have found lately, though, that just putting an application on June 1, July 1, and August 1 are just as effective in managing either necrotic ring spot or summer patch. And now with some of the newer cultivars we have, dollar spot is the problem, and it will probably be showing up in August and September. And then, we've done a lot of research to show on home lawns that if you're willing to put down a half a pound of nitrogen, and if you have an underground irrigation system, irrigate daily with about 1/10 of an inch, which is about 8 minutes on most irrigation systems, you can manage summer patch, necrotic ring spot, melting out, and dollar spot. So, if you have that option, that's probably the best way to manage those diseases. And again, making sure you have at least a half a pound of nitrogen a month there. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. So what do you, I think we talked a little bit about microdocium, and we have this very cool, damp weather that seems to be persisting throughout May. So I imagine that's something to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, for the people on golf courses, we are starting to see weightier patch right now. These are ideal conditions for it, and it will unfortunately continue through until we get into the higher 80s, so it's going to require treatment. And then every year in Michigan, somewhere between the 1st of May and the middle of June, microdocium patch becomes a problem. I think we tend to not think about it. We're thinking about summertime diseases, but you really should have some protection down because it's going to come. I can't tell you next week or the week after, but somewhere now, between now and the middle of June, we will get an outbreak. I would also like to add that some of you, again, still like to put on early treatments for summer patch. That'd be good to do right now and then follow up in the middle of June. Also, again, we seem to find that making a fungicide application June 1, July 1, and August 1 for summer patch is just as effective.
Excellent. So just a couple other things I know I've noticed, it's no secret we've been dry. We've been getting a little bit of rainfall, which has certainly helped now, and I think the cool temperatures, but you've been seeing any stress on like annual bluegrass, especially with the dry conditions so far this spring?
Yeah, the drought stress has been showing up on annual bluegrass, especially where it don't have adequate irrigation. But on most golf courses, other than the rough, they seem to have been able to keep it manageable and, with that water irrigation and with some fertility. But again, it's a great point, Kevin, because if this rain keeps up, anthracnose is going to break out. Yeah, see, doesn't require the warm weather of summer like we think. We get the infections when we get saturated soils. Good point.
Yeah, it's definitely been cool, cloudy, and it seems like that's in our forecast for a while now. So I guess we'll hopefully it won't be one of those springs where we go from the cool, cloudy to 85 and dry overnight. But I guess we'll see. Anything else you want to add, Joe?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Just wish everybody a good summer. Hopefully, it won't be too wet this summer and be able to play some golf.
Excellent. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate your time today.